This video presents content from Chapter 3 of the book Sustainable Living and World Peace, from a section entitled, We are free to choose, but must still accept virtuous responsibility. This book in no way condemns people's overall desire to succeed and create wealth. Discouraging success or wealth is not part of hell virtue or the sustainability we are striving for. All people should have the right and the will to test their abilities to achieve. In our strivings to succeed, though, we should not forget our virtues, our connection to all other people and to all life, and the life-sustaining processes of the earth. We might be promised equal opportunity, but not equal results, and providing equal results might not be the responsibility of government or anyone else. However, as human beings, we should all try to help other people to excel, succeed, and do something they enjoy. We need to examine and experiment with helping people all around the world to take care of themselves and have self-respect as a result of being able to be independent. When possible, the best assistance anyone can provide is by fostering, facilitating, and promoting the knowledge, awareness, and ability of people to be able to help themselves. Then in turn, they can discover how they may help many other people in their own lives. It might not be the responsibility of government or anyone else, but it is the virtuous way, it is the human way for us as individuals to help someone out who is in need to find his or her way with self-respect and independence. Just to try and be certain that we have an understanding on what the extensiveness of human equality is, we should certainly not equate our equality as meaning that we are all equal in our abilities, gifts, talents, and expected outcomes in our lives. Although all of humanity does have a special equal status in the universe, our diversity is extensive, not just race, gender, religion, or persuasions, but also in talents, abilities, and aptitudes. And it makes us much better off than we would be without it. Discovering what each person likes to do with their talents in light of our diversity, then realizing a path that is virtuously best for each of us is part of the wonderment of a free human being's existence. However, regardless of our diversity in abilities, talents, race, genders, beliefs, etc., we are still all essentially equal in status as humans and equal in conception as children of God. Our diversity gives us unique talents to help ourselves, to help others, and to contribute to a higher calling that may be beyond our ability to completely fathom. However, it is within our abilities to appreciate our diversity, and we should view our diversity as a great gift. It should be embraced by each of us as individuals and all of us as a society. Even though we may achieve more or less economically and socially, there is still a great worth to all humanity that transcends any human perceived measures. Our status as human beings retains us on equal grounds and in a relative position exalted to all other life. Embodied within this status is a responsibility we possess to all other free and equal people and to all other known life in the entire universe found here on Earth. When we see someone go by who is less fortunate, we should not just think of the old adage, "There for the grace of God go I." We should instead think, how can I be the instrument of God's grace to help my fellow man receive the abundant gifts of God? We exist in a world provided for us, and everything we have is a gift. You can create and take advantage of opportunities, but the resources to work with are all gifts. Did you make your mind and all your skills, or was there some chance that the skills and good fortune you have could have ended up in that less fortunate person and not in you? What would it take for you to be more attentive to your fellow man's plight and your own good graces? Just like with Job, there are no guarantees what will happen tomorrow when the shoe could be on the other foot. How would you hope the other person would respond if they saw you needing help? When we associate ourselves with a certain group of people, we might say, "These are my people," and we might favor these people when living out our lives and making decisions. When the Declaration of Independence states, "All men are created equal," it would then make sense that we could instead say, "All people are my people." We do not pick and choose the people that are around us in our nation or that are with us here on earth. Not everyone thinks like you or believes the same things you do, and many people are quite a bit different from each one of us. Some people are incredibly clever, athletic, humorous, charismatic, or gifted with some special talents of some kind. For certain, though, there are many people at the other extreme who are not as well endowed with certain talents. However, most of us would consider ourselves to be somewhere in between, with mid-range or normal talents and abilities, although most people are more capable than they think and are capable of doing things if challenged or motivated. We have not chosen the people with us, yet the people with us are our people to live with, to work with, and to help look after. There will always be people that need help from us, and we should never give up on them or ignore their equality or their rights. John F. Kennedy said during his inaugural speech, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." We should also ask, what can we do to help ourselves, since this will allow us to grow and achieve great things as individuals and build self-reliance. We then also should ask, what can we do for our fellow human beings? If we are living a virtuous life, the things we do to help ourselves should also be creating value and opportunity for other people. What we do for ourselves should not result in destructive results to other people, the earth, or other life. Just because we grow in wealth and grow the economy does not mean we have to do this at the expense of the environment or other people. Working towards sustainable living and world peace is not achieved through reliance upon government to regulate our actions as long as we have the virtue to guide us to do what is right. Hoping for government and institutions to do what is right for people and other life is a shirking of our individual responsibility. Ultimately, individual people's virtues will supply the power to work toward sustainable living and world peace.